Today we're going to be using up our paper scraps and we're going to be making adorable little embellishments for our junk journal and gift tags, wherever you want to put them. So let's get started. So I have an assortment that I've already been working on, got them cut out so to save all that time, you not having to watch me. And I've just used my circle punches of different shapes, a flower punch and a star punch, which I just lost the star, fell to the ground. Okay, so here you go. So this little star punch, and then I have some hearts and my little fabric yo-yos. So we're going to start applying and gluing these down. So I have all the circles glued down, and then we're going to take some stamped sentiments, and this says hugs enclosed, and we're going to ink up the edges, and then we'll start gluing all these in place. So I have just a few that I've already gotten ready for us, and now I just am going to ink up the edges. So let me get my little inking tool and we'll be ready to go. So this is a great way to use up all of those little bits and pieces that you've been saving. So I'm sure you have a container with scraps in them, and you will be able to take and go through those and be able to make some pretty things out of them. So I said, you know, this is a great idea, and you can use your magazines, your book pages, whatever you want to do. So I will be making more of this type, and we'll show you using book pages and magazine pages. But today is all of our cardstock. So I'm using the Ranger Distress Oxide, the brushed corduroy. I seem to like this color the best for inking around the edges. I think it gives the nicest vintage look for what I'm going for. And of course you could take and put this in the little rounder. I may do that just to see how that looks. So even these little small corners, you can still put them through your corner rounder. Now I use the Stampin' Up! Envelope. I had to think about what it was called. Envelope punch board. Okay, so then up here is your little corner rounder. So let me just show you real quick. And just take it and just put it right up against the edge here is all you need to do. And then punch that, and you see it rounds it, and then I just put it on the opposite side and do the same thing. So it rounds the corner. It's a little tricky. You have to just hold it in place and then punch it, so because it's such a small piece. I know some of you have a different type of corner rounder, but you can see that that works just as well. So if you have one like me on your envelope punch board, then you can round the corners. Okay, so now let's compare the two. So here's one with rounded, one without rounded. So I think they look nice either way. Okay, so just let's lay that one down there. And let's just continue to ink the edges. And I use Aleene's tacky glue, but you can use whatever adhesive you like once we get ready to attach them to the cardstock. I was using a paper pack that is in a farm theme because my next care package is in a farmhouse theme. So I will share that with you in a moment as well. this work right here. Alright, the star is already glued down on this one. And I have a little vellum heart. So, I know it's so teeny tiny. But that's what I'm going to be adding to it. And because this dries clear, then you're not going to see it. Okay, so let's see where I want this first. And then where we want the heart to be. Okay. Just a little bit of the banner here. That's all I'm going to be attaching because the rest of it is hanging off either side. Okay, there you have that part. Cute, very cute. And that's just hanging off on the back. And then I'm going to position the yo-yo, and I'm just going to glue buttons into the center. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue, a lot of glue actually. The fabric will absorb a lot of that. And then I'm going to press it and hold it in place for a minute. And then I have some different rhinestones that I'm going to use, and we'll see which ones of these look the best. I have some from Bo Bunny, and then Kaiser, Scrapbook. Just see which one makes it look more finished. Okay, so I think on these I'm going to use just the clear and just take a little wee bit of, and it really doesn't matter where you want to put your bling. So I'll just stick it right there. And if you can get it to not stick to your finger. So isn't that adorable? So hugs enclosed with a cute little farmhouse, very country rustic theme. So some of them have the bandana. This is chickens on here. Some are floral. Some have little horses, some have birds. Just turned out so adorable. I just absolutely am tickled with how this turned out. So I put about a pea-size amount of glue. And just press and hold for a few seconds. And then that way, you know, gives that glue time to set up. And then you just position where you know how much of this is like more or less right here in the middle. This one has cute little sheep. The sheep are on the back. So since these were double-sided images, then I just flipped the paper over since it was already designed to match up. Isn't that cute? Look at how cute that is. So I will have this all done and we'll finish these up. But basically, like I said, just make you up some of the fabric yo-yos. You can go back and watch the video. That will be linked in the description below. And you can use the yo-yo maker that I showed you and introduced to you a while ago as well, by Clover. And then you can just, again, this was a paper pack, these cute little bandana patterns. They were already in the little square, and then I just punched out the circle punch, punched out the star, and then those were good to go. So now let me show you what care package that these are going to be included in, and they'll be on journals, and they'll be on tags, so they'll be on all kinds of cute little things. And then here is the adorable farmhouse style care package. Isn't this precious? So it's a wood crate, and this is my daughter's original artwork of the chicken family with the rooster and a hen and the little chicks. So I printed this out on tissue paper, and then I decoupaged it to the crate. Okay, and then I painted the crate white. I used some of the vintage wash paint by Deco Art. I showed you how to do that in a previous video. And then it has cute little burlap twine handles. And then on the inside is filled with all sorts of lovely handmade gifts. Okay, so let me set this where I'm not going to mash my little decorative pieces. Okay, so here's a fabric tag that I've made. Yo-yos, vintage buttons, vintage feed sack fabric, and this is feed sack fabric here, and then this is just a decorative bandana type, so it has a little loop to hold that with, so you can just hang it for decoration or put it on a journal, whatever you want to do with it. And then next comes this adorable same artwork note card with a sunflower decorative hidden paper clip. The inside will have journal pages, so I will finish that off, and I tie it with a fabric up here, so I'll have some of the vintage fabrics on there, and I have an adorable vintage fabric feed sack cloth that I found in my stash. And then I've made this cute little journal, and I took the feed sack fabric. This is all vintage feed sack fabric, and it had chickens on it. And then this is just a regular cotton fabric, but this was vintage. This was in my stash, and so this is out of print as far as I know. And then the journal on the inside, so then I added the feed sack fabric to the front inside cover and to the back inside cover, and then this is a pocket, so you can put whatever you want to in here. And I crocheted, as you can see, around the edge of the journal, and then I attached the little feed sack fabric, cute little ties. So this is just so rustic and shabby and country and cute. Isn't that adorable? It's absolutely precious. So all of these are going to be inside of the care package, and along with several of these cute little tags, like I'm showing you, this is how it will come. I'll put it on some other tags with this little embellishment. And then there's lots of goodies that are going to come inside of it, and there'll be a tea wallet and lots of other items. You can go over to my Etsy shop and look at the current care packages, and then you'll be able to see all of the goodies that come into these care packages. And there's different price ranges, different budgets, but anyone who gets this, it's a writing set care package, and they will just absolutely love it. So that's coming up next in the Etsy shop. I will be posting it, and if you want to check out my past videos and see other care packages, that will be in the description box below as well. Once I reach 200 subscribers, we'll do another giveaway, and I'll be giving away 2 $10 credits for my Etsy shops. So thank you for joining me today. I hope that you will give this a try and make some of these cute embellishments for your journals and tags, and add the rhinestones, the yo-yos, vintage buttons, and more. So have a great day, and I will see you in the next video, which is going to be a scrapbook.com haul, some items that I just recently grabbed. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. See you in the next video.